Good morning and a very warm welcome to all. Wow, you know, it's so exhilarating to see so much energy, aspiration, and enthusiasm in this room. Almost as if you make me feel like I'm young again. So thank you for that. It's also so good to see many of you gathered here with us today to affirm our commitment to really making this world, this region, a better home for all. I would like to begin by thanking the organizing committee members, our speakers, facilitators, and partners, and of course, for your participation, and for those who have helped to make this forum possible. Thanks also to our Youth for Asia team, ISEC, Plan International, and other stakeholders. I am positive that your involvement will pay great dividends by empowering our youth to become agents of change, starting with all of you who are with us today. We all agree that 2015 was a vital year for development. The launch of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, has presented us with new and exciting opportunities to work in partnership to address these challenges. We are gathered here to confirm our commitment to contribute to realizing these goals, which are as much the agenda of those who are younger people and for those of us who are older but young at heart. A key difference is that our youth are situated at the heart of this aspiration to change the world, to make it a more equitable and more inclusive and more sustainable world, because ultimately you will be inheriting this world. The SDGs can inspire all of us to think about the importance of the goals in our personal lives as well. Which of the goals excite you? For yourselves, for the region, for the world. I'm sure many of us would lean towards certain goals versus other goals, but in the end, it's all about an integrated, holistic way of approach to development, to growth, which we are trying to foster and to create models for. Naturally, having these goals, articulating them, that's the easy part. And now, the challenging part is really how do we mobilize and catalyze the forces that will help to make them happen sooner rather than later, because a lot is at stake. At ADB, as many of you know, one of our goals is to work with and to listen to you, our voices of the future. At last year's Asia's Youth Forum, about 250 delegates from over 20 countries convened around the theme Youth Civic Engagement. This opened very good opportunities for us to jointly puzzle and think about how to tackle issues of engagement, education, employment, and entrepreneurship. But goals are not good without action. Following that event, ADB made notable progress in engaging with youth. Our Memorandum of Understanding with ISEC has led to opportunities to mobilize youth leaders from all over the world to work as interns in partnership with ADB staff. One innovation emerging from this partnership is the Youth for Global Goals, which serves as a venue for young people and development stakeholders to co-create, co-develop, and implement projects that enable positive change on the ground. This initiative is possible thanks to the sustained partnership of UN Habitat, Plan International, and ISEC. Thank you for your partnership and for your commitment. Let me now shift gears a bit and focus on our forum. Our goal for the next 3 days is simple. We want to turn our knowledge and understanding of the SDGs into action. So it really is all about knowledge into action, converting knowledge into action. Guided by this year's theme, Youth for Global Goals, the forum will tackle all 17 goals across 5 main dimensions, which you heard earlier, the 5 Ps of people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnerships. You will each consider how our region's youth can actively participate and commit to actions that will contribute to achieving these goals. Each of the 5 groups will feature a series of knowledge-sharing sessions that includes youth inputs, multi-stakeholder panel discussions, and a live youth survey. The forum will also feature a series of action sessions that will serve as an interactive venue for you to engage and dialogue with ADB project officers and other key stakeholders. To ensure that everyone's voice is heard and captured, the forum will use Digital Media Zone as a live interactive platform for all participants to share your insights on how you can serve as powerful agents for change in a region today. If that isn't exciting enough, we will also be launching the report Switched On, Youth at the Heart of Sustainable Development in Asia and the Pacific, which will examine the role of youth in driving sustainable growth through targeted mechanisms and partnerships. This milestone report was developed by the United Nations Asia-Pacific Thematic Working Group on Youth with support from ADB and with the International Labour Organization, along with other key partners. Finally, this year's forum will conclude the second Asia-Pacific Youth Exchange Program involving 250 young leaders from 11 countries. Our young leaders will be sharing with us a series of innovative, sector-specific proposals developed out of a 2-week capacity building program on youth engagement and the Sustainable Development Goals. So let me close by saying that I'm very pleased to see ADB's engagement with our youth moving from participation to solution creation to many of the challenges our region confronts. It is great to see the Asia Youth Forum providing a platform to capture insights, ensuring that your insights truly are converted into action that will drive development. I'm hoping that the optimism, the ambition, the hope, the drive that we see here today, which we can feel, will persist for the next 14 and a half years. In fact, do more than persist, will grow exponentially to ensure that we achieve Agenda 2030. I hope you are confident that your views truly make a difference. It is important for you to continue to make your voices heard and proceed knowing that no idea is too outrageous to be considered. Do not underestimate your power to renew our world and transform our world of tomorrow into one that is more equitable and more sustainable. You know, I've always considered that boldness has magic and power to it. Use it. And I hope you will enjoy this forum, and let's have a good time, and let's get our neurons very wildly looking for solutions, and let's continue this conversation. But let's make sure that it doesn't end with conversations, but these conversations truly lead into game-changing action. Our world needs your energy, your ambition, your aspiration, and we are all in this together.